Hello all and welcome into our first episode of Senior Spotlight. My name is Ben Pope and I will be joining you all as we get to know some of our graduating senior class here at Dean College just a little bit better. I'm lucky to be joined today by our first guest, Miss Marah Jette.
Hello.
Marah, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
So let's kind of start into it. I really want to talk about how you first got into Dean. What were your first experiences getting into the college, and how did you first find out about it?
Well, I first found out about Dean. I originally thought I wanted to be a dancer. It was my lifelong dream for a really long time to be a rockette. However, I auditioned 3 times and got rejected. So I found Dean through dance, but also one of my other interests was clearly communications, and I loved anything audio and video. So I knew this was the place for me. Once I discovered the comm program here, I just immediately fell in love with it.
Yeah, and I guess come into a lucky place now with, failure coming into success here at Dean. You got a bunch of roles here on campus. You want to talk about some of those and exactly what you do in your major?
Okay, well, if you got like 30 minutes, let me list all my roles. I am the Vice President of Special Projects here at Dean News Network. I'm the Promotions Director for WGAL Power 88, our on-campus radio station. I'm a peer tutor, and I'm a student ambassador.
I guess to kind of look back to where you were your freshman year, where you started before you got to college, are there any differences that you can see within yourself when you first started and where you are now?
I definitely can see a boost in my confidence. You can actually go back and find the videos on DNN's YouTube where I was stuttering all over the place. I couldn't get a word out correctly. I was just so nervous to be in front of the camera. And then here I am 4 years later, I'm talking fine. For once, I usually stutter, but for once.
Kind of works like a home video at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so kind of once again looking back a little bit on some of your more positive memories, is there anything that you really think will be a lasting thing that you'll remember from your 4 years here at college?
Definitely just Power 88. My dad brought up over spring break the first time he heard me on the air. And it was just, I announced, I think it was a Judas Priest song, and that's one of his favorite bands. And it was just getting to go in the air and have my parents hear me all the way back at home in New York is just something I won't forget, because they text me during every show, both of them. Even my neighbors started to text me during my shows to say that they're listening. So it's just nice to have that experience for the past couple of years.
That's awesome. And I guess before we wrap up, I want to give you an opportunity to really highlight any post-college things that you plan on doing or any messages for anyone that you want to watch, even your family.
With those post-college plans, I'll actually have a job at 106.1 BLI when I graduate this summer. It's a local radio station back on Long Island. And a message would be just thanks for everyone for supporting me for the past 4 years. My family, like I said, they're very involved. They're always watching everything and texting me during my show. So it's just thank you for watching, and I really am going to miss it.
Well, congratulations, first of all, on your
Thank
new
you.
job. And I want to say on that note, I want to really appreciate and thank you for joining me this evening on our first Student Spotlight. And we will see you next time on our next edition. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you once again on Senior Spotlight. Have a good one.